Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, and I'm not sure of the date. It might be the 17th or 18th, so don't count on me. You know, my time travels take me far away. When I come back, I just don't know what day it is. Okay, you haven't seen me in so long. I've missed you guys. And to Norma, I want to say thank you so much for reaching out to me and checking on me and making sure that we were all okay. I really appreciated that. We are all fine. Grandma is sitting right over here. Grammy, can you say hello?
Hi.
She's watching her birds, and my husband is in the backyard putting together a greenhouse for me, and it has not been easy, but he has done a fabulous job. I think he will be finished with it today, and then my little fat ass will be outside in the garden for days on end. So I decided to put some chili in the crock pot. Look, okay, let's forget about the chili. Can you guys see how much hair I'm losing? Look at that. It's so thin and raggedy. Do you remember about this time last year, I came in from the garden, took a shower, and whacked all my hair off? That day is coming again. Let's try to get it up out of the way for today. There we go. And the other thing is, I think the days of me having glasses here and glasses here are over, because I have new glasses that are bifocals, which means I can see both up close and far away without having two pairs. All right. All of that. I am going to make a chili. And even though I haven't been with you guys, I have been practicing eating out of my pantry and getting things eaten up and used. And so today I thought I would make a chili and get a number of things out of my kitchen, out of my pantry. So I have a quart of pinto beans. I have 2 pints of navy beans. And I have a quart of kidney beans. All of those I canned, and those beans were from the food bank. Here I have some hamburger that I canned. This was hamburger that I got from the food bank. Here I have a jar of tomatoes and zucchini. This I grew in my garden and I canned. And then I have a can of my own diced tomatoes. Those were from my garden. Now I canned, I think I shared it with you guys, like 15 pints of onions. I went back there so happy because I thought, crap, everything I need to make this is in the pantry. I can't find my onions. I looked everywhere, and I think that I have gone through all 15 pints of onions because it is a dream. I use them in everything. The other day, I drained a can of them and I threw them in my farmer's breakfast, and we ate it yesterday, and Grandma and I ate it again for breakfast today, the leftovers. It was so good. Okay, so all of that is either stuff that I grew or I got from the food bank. What I might need to add to my chili is tomato sauce. And I have 2 cans, and these are from the food bank. Now, what I had to purchase, and these were in my pantry, so I must have purchased them a while back. These are 2 things of chili seasoning. And because I didn't have any canned onions, I have to chop an onion. So there it is. So I'm going to turn my crock pot on, chop my onion, throw it in there. Oh, you know what? I used these for yesterday's breakfast. This is some chopped, I think it's an orange bell pepper. I will throw that in as well. We'll get that used up. So let me get stuff drained, and I'll bring you back, and we'll just toss stuff in there, and it should be really good. Okay? All right, it's so nice to see you guys again. I hope you all are doing well, and I am going to food bank tonight. I don't know if I told you that already, so I will make a video tonight, most likely. And then we'll see if I can get back on these videos once or twice a week. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, you can see here that I threw a little bit of butter in that crock pot. I am going to add these orange peppers. Use those up today. I have an onion that I chopped, so I'm going to toss that in there. And I'm going to let that do its thing in the bottom of the crock pot for about 30 minutes. Do I have a crock pot lid? Yes, I do. There we go. And in that 30 minutes, maybe I will fold a load of clothes. It's been sitting on the end of my bed for 3 days. I'm sure Grandma will want to go and take her nap within that 30 minutes. And my kitchen is a bloody fright. Yes, it is. And my husband, because he's working on the greenhouse, I will have to unload the dishwasher. I don't know. I do not know. So also I opened up all of my cans of beans, dumped them in here, and rinsed them really good. I still have a can of navy beans that I did not open because I'm not sure I need that many beans. And we're just going to get a glorious chili going. I think I have a single serving size of Fritos in my pantry. So I think I'll just sprinkle Fritos and cheese on the top, and it should be delicious. All right, I'm going to sit down for a minute, and then I'm going to probably... Grandma, did you take all your meds?
Yeah.
Okay, usually after she takes all of her meds, she's ready for nap. So let me check. Grammy, are you ready for nap?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, I'm going to take care of Grammy first. Then I'm going to sit down for a few minutes. Then I'm going to come back to this crock pot. Then I either have to fold the clothes or do the bloody dishes. All right. All right, you guys, I'll be back. Okay, I want you to see the state of my kitchen. There's some seeds I'm saving. There's my peppers and my onions. Some mess here. And then we've got this mess over here. And this is the crowning glory of my messiness. I made dinner last night, some pesto pasta, and I just didn't feel like doing the dishes, so there it sits. Oh, you want to feel really good about yourselves? Look at this. Oh, effing nasty. These parts of my juicer have been right here for about 3 weeks. Leftovers that didn't go out to the birds. I did make lemon bars though. I made lemon bars for the boys down the hall, and I made lemon bars for us. Can you hear my chickens out there? They are probably driving my husband crazy. I don't see him at the moment. I think he's working on the doors. There are doors on either side of that greenhouse, so that's looking good. I need to get this going. My onions and peppers have not sauteed as much as I would like, but halas. Let's dump it all in, shall we? Okay, here we go. So, onions, butter, and peppers. All of my glorious beans. My tomatoes. My zucchini and tomatoes. This was one of my favorite things that I canned. That was so good. My hamburger. Let's see if I can get that out. Does not want to come out. Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. There's that. Now, I think I will add both jars of tomato sauce. So let me get those opened up. My opener's right here. Whoops, that one just fell to the floor. Let's try this one. There is 1 jar of tomato sauce. Oh, this one's hard to open because it's dented. Let me try again. Okay, that one I might have to deal with. All right, I think I'll send a message to the 2 boys down the hall and tell them I made enough chili for them to eat dinner with us tonight. Okay, I definitely want some more tomato sauce in there. But I'm going to go ahead and add a packet of my chili mix. Okay, there it is. Now I will taste that about halfway through, and if it doesn't have enough chili seasoning, I will add the other packet. But I now no longer have to worry about dinner. Oh, I thought you guys were looking down here. There it is. Okay, so let me go grab another can. This can is dented, and I'm not going to fight with it, so it's just going to have to sit there and I'll have to deal with it later. And then I have to work up the courage to clean this kitchen. All right? If we would ever to win the lottery, I would want to stay exactly in the house that I am in. But I would like to hire a full-time housekeeper, a caretaker for Grandma, and somebody to come and help me in the garden. Then I could sit around and drink mimosas and still have a pretty garden. And, you know, if you win a lot of money, you could, you know, do housing for the poor. You could do fabulous things. All right. I'll see you in a little while. Okay, everybody, I am back. So this is the tasting of the chili that I made this morning. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's got a little bit of melted cheese on the top. And then we like to eat it with a little pack of Fritos. Not the whole bag. We shared the bag. So it looks like this. Looks good. I'm going to taste it and see what I think. And again, you saw me make it this morning. Most of this was food bank items. So if you guys are going to the food bank, chances are you can put together a chili that is very yummy. Let's see. That is fantastic. That is really good chili. I'm quite happy with it. So with that, I will say good night, and hopefully I get this, uploaded pretty soon. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.